Alexander. Obviously, handful of games this season. Just talk about how comfortable you felt on that left side of the defense.
Good, in general, good. I think the games are a little bit different than the last season because I also watched, especially at the end, the games. We have a lot of ball possession. That means we have to trust each other on a high level, and this is what we do. We play with a lot of confidence, and I think this is what you need, especially when you have like 60-65% ball possession.
You had a couple of good crosses tonight. You talked about that ball possession. Does that benefit your game?
No, of course, I like to game. I like to play, and this is also one of our strengths. Like we can do that, and I think we still have a lot to improve. In case of runnings, deep runs, in case of short good passes and stuff like this, playing the right foot. But we're getting there from game to game. We develop, and this is what we need to do.
How comfortable you are now coming in with 5 games in? I've seen you coming off the ball, putting out a lot of fires, almost with relative ease. Is it now you're seeing the game a lot better now from training camp?
Yeah, of course. The more you play with each other, the more you know how the players in your team want to play. So me, I know that I can always rely on my guys when I play the cross ball. And as well, I can rely on my central defenders if I want to step a little bit out, and I think this is what we do very good right now.
You also became a very calming. Whoops. You also was a very calming influence down the stretch, especially when Toronto tried to press for that equalizer. You seem to be much more controlled, much more in command. Is that would you say that is working together with your teammates, knowing what to do in pressure situations like that, or a little bit of above?
I think. Every single time when we receive a goal, you have to just shake it off. And I think this is something we did very well today, to not think about it for a long time, to just continue playing because we were the better team. And this is what we did very, very good today. We created a lot of chances. I think they scored with the first shot on the goal. And this is something that is, not good, but that's soccer. And we have to continue, and this is what we did today.
Okay, I just want to ask you, what are some of the things that changed from the Orlando game to now, and some of the things that you saw positive from the team?
What changed? I think it was a very similar game. I would say they were looking for the deep balls, especially when we lost the balls in ball possession. But yeah, they had maybe 2 or 3 more individual players that they wanted to find, and I think we controlled it quite good today.
Toronto brought in some players that seemed to add a little more pace to their game in the second half. Did it take some time to adjust to maybe a little bit more of the dynamic play?
Yeah, I think that the thing that was a little bit different from the warm-up is that it started to rain, because we knew we will have a lot of ball position, and then when it starts to rain, it's a bit more difficult to play. But no, I think in general it was a good game today.
Tim Parker came on in stoppage time. How happy are you that you were able to kind of just grind this result out? It might have been a bit boring earlier in the game, but you were able to grind this result out and get 3 points.
I'm very happy for Tim. Tim is a great teammate. He deserves it very well, and he did it very good. This is something we need, especially then at the end of the game, like a defender like him that you can trust on a very high level, because he's physically very strong, and he did well, and he will also do a lot of good games in the future, I'm sure of that.
Sean, with the last question. Thanks.
How gratifying was it for the defense's unit to get the first victory for your goalkeeper?
For AJ? Yeah, happy for AJ. Great guy, always bringing positive vibes, and today it was a victory for him. He deserves it very much. We have great goalkeepers with Carlos and him, and also the young guys who are coming after them. And in total, he deserves it very well. And it's always nice to start in the last game with a win.